Hello, everyone. How you doing? Space B, Santy. I don't know where half this stuff came from. It's come off a target that I killed recently. Alright. I need to go to Grim. Setting up for work. So, tonight, it's not going to be a very complex stream. Hopefully it's not a repeat of last week. But we're going to be doing more Hyperion runs. And the goal is to get all of the recombinant that I need. Still working through that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Hey, what's up?
I don't want to decline it. But I'm not going to be doing any sort of piracy tonight. That's right, I put breaknecks on this, and then the ship got destroyed before I could do anything to save the breaknecks onto it. So at the moment, I am down some weapons, or ship weapons. And the guys a message. Oh man. Alright.
Takeoff complete.
I did want to find out from the guys about how the event went for them. The Atmo esports event. But I'll leave that till tomorrow. Looked like they had fun. Alright, I need to go all the way to Grim Hex to switch kit. Fucking... It's a fucking joke.
Shields offline.
The fuck is obstructing Magda? Well, what was it? Star Citizen and the Star Citizen Twitch channel and the Atmo Esports Twitch channels were streaming it. From what I heard, the PvP fights that were supposed to happen, the flight combat stuff that got cancelled, which I'd be pretty pissed about. Makes you wonder though, like, it's a pretty significant event, and for some strange reason, they're having pretty big issues. Like, surely the organizers would have done, you know, tests ahead of the event actually happening, as opposed to just showing up and trying to wing it. You know, setting up the machines, speed and load testing them, speed and load testing the network. Didn't make any dedicated servers for them either. It's pretty weak. But again, like Arena Commander, if you set it up right, like if you do private matches, they're technically dedicated servers anyway.
Quantum fuel is at 75%. Quantum drive is now up.
Like, I'm surprised, because they've done it before in the past, like where they made dedicated servers for Atmo. Unless there was other issues.
Quantum drive is now up. Shields online.
And maybe CIG was concerned that that the PCs weren't sanitized enough, so any sort of like custom code or dedicated servers or anything like that could be, the code for those, you know, types of things could be leaked, which I don't think that could be possible if they're, you know, setting them up remotely, but who knows? Like, Atmo Esports has been around for a while. And I know CIG likes including them in the community stuff. But for the size of our community and the amount of people that are involved with it, slash, you know, follow it, I can imagine that there weren't as many people upset that, you know, the focus moved away from Atmo Esports and more towards the social side of things. The Bar Citizen, the developer panel.
Welcome.
I haven't even watched that. I forgot all about that until just then.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Alright.
Please visit us.
Need to swap weapons. Come on, Asgard. Swap to the PvE weapon set and then pick up a Hyperion run.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
So let's see. I use a box to be able to switch between the kit. I used to store this on the Polaris, but it was painful just getting the Polaris out. Yeah, I like to have different kit for piracy and for doing this PvE stuff. That should be everything I need. Grenades, yep. Don't need that, I'll throw that in my main inventory though. So, I tried to do some stuff with the crafting and bloody inventory tech preview. Now, I didn't do anything with the inventory, so this is my first exposure to it. Crafting side of things, I've had some exposure to, though that said, I still haven't done any crafting yet because I still need to go out and gather resources, and I just don't have the motivation in me to do that. So I prepped a ship, Polaris, through the fabricator on it, and Put a prospector in there too, so that when I can be bothered, or I took it all up into space as well, bedlogged in it, so that when I can be bothered, I'm pretty much ready to go out and look for something. But the inventory. I am not impressed. Not a fan. I know what they tried to do. They were trying to make it look like, you know, other games' inventories, but, you know, still maintain the Star Citizen flavor. But it's just, it's overly complicated. There's shit everywhere. Like, in my opinion, all they needed to do was just make some tweaks to what we've already got. The current inventory isn't as bad, it was just missing features. Well, the thing is that they brought the features in, but they also updated all the UI. And the updated UI, like, yeah, it's just buttons everywhere, icons everywhere. And some people I know will be sitting there going, oh yeah, this is great, and others will be like me, and they'll be like, this is shit. Like, why is there so much stuff everywhere? Like weapons, for example. Any weapons that you have equipped, in the inventory where it shows your weapon, it also shows what you've got equipped on the slots. And the thing is that I don't change the bloody attachments that frequently enough to need to be able to see it at a glance when I'm going through my inventory. You know, switching between the different bloody, what's it called, storage, you know, storage options. So your backpack, chest armor, leg armor, I think is completely unnecessary. Like, what we have works now. The filtering system, they kept the filtering system, except they also exposed it so that it would, a lot of the items that you would filter by are visible. Oh, sorry, icons, not items. But yeah, it is an information overload. Like, I don't think they were using enough drawers or sliders or anything like that to, you know, kind of condense what you're seeing. Like, the only time I'll ever worry about my attachments is if I've got to add or remove them. I don't need reassurance to know that they're still there, so displaying them every time when I open up my inventory is pointless to me. Like, I haven't had to go at any of the proximity looting stuff either. That's supposedly there. But yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like they committed too much time and effort to this one. I think part of the problem is that a lot of the community gave the sort of feedback where COG, where they were like, oh, just make it like, you know, this game the way that they do it. You know, like, I know Tarkov was used as an example quite frequently. And, like, the initial, like, my initial impression of Tarkov's inventory was it was overly complex as well. But that was because I was new to the game and starting, you know, trying to work it out. It had familiar elements to it, but I was, you know, there was so much shit all over the screen, and I knew that it was going to take time for me to get used to that. So maybe that's the case here with the current inventory, but I also think like COG could slim it down a lot and not lose, you know, much in terms of functionality. And I think this is an example where COG has listened to the feedback of the community about a game mechanic, but not actually taken the time to think about it. And I say this because, you know, a lot of what happened with the inventory was UI based. You know, all the artwork, you know, it looks more professional, more like a game's inventory as opposed to what we got now. But the feedback from a lot of backers wasn't that the inventory looked bad, it was that it didn't function well. You know, people wanted the ability to stack all their stuff without having to manually do it. People wanted the inventory to work more reliably so that when they, you know, tried to move stuff from one inventory to another, it didn't bloody, you know, bug out and then 3 minutes later you check your backpack and the shit's missing because it didn't actually transfer across because you had server desync. But I feel like I haven't given the feedback yet because I need to, you know, mess around with it more. But my initial impression so far is like it's something that they made. I wouldn't tell them to try and, you know, fix it now. I'd be like, all right, well, we'll just live with it. Because to be honest, I'm fucking getting tired of them redoing shit. Especially when what they have now just requires tweaks as opposed to what they keep doing, which is, you know, massive leaps in iteration where they end up going too far. I hope if I actually go to the lobby. Thing is that, like, it will translate. What is this? Who's this? Okay. I need to double check. What do we actually need? Alright, I'm gonna try and crack out as many XTL2s as I can tonight. I need 4. Takes me about an hour to do a hype run, so if things go well, unless it ends up being like fucking last week. Saw the steam particle effect and I thought it was a player's movement for a second. Did not want that. Oh, I don't want that one either. Alright, swap this around. Ah! Yo, Sorrel, I'm glad you said that. Because you just reminded me. Do you still need help with it? Because I was literally at Grim Hex like 5 minutes ago. I'm in the Crusader area, so I can quickly duck out of here. I was working on getting a green screen up, but I didn't get it done in time. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude. I was working on a video as well today and probably ended up undoing or cutting out like 3 hours of work that I ended up doing. Because I realized that the video was dragging on. Why did it not put the fucking mining tool away like I told it to? Also ended up watching, well, it started with a Salty Mike drama video where he was, as he was saying, defending himself from lies being spread about him from some other content creator I'd never heard of before. And then I ended up watching his reaction to, I think it was Enterprise, which was essentially Ender pointing out that he was burnt out over Star Citizen, which was making it difficult for him to find the motivation to stream. And I watched all that and I'm like, this is why I don't like interacting with a lot of the fucking wider community now. And the reason why he was, you know, reacting to this other dude that was... Oh, hey, Ant. The reason why Mike was reacting to this dude that was talking shit about him was because it had to do with Mike's bloody... what's it called? Mike's reaction to Enterprise's video. Hello, Shire Infinite. How'd the Atmo esports event go for you, mate? You were there for it, weren't you? Yeah, weren't you there? You're on stage. I didn't end up watching it. Every time I bloody tuned in to watch the bloody thing, it was like technical issues or the like between segments. So I know I've given up on it. Yeah, I heard Lemming won a bloody Guardian or something. I bet he was. He did the sensible thing though the night before and didn't get too shit-faced, so he was ready to go for bloody Saturday. He was plastered way too early. Was he talking about Thursday where he was drinking? I haven't got one of those yet. Yeah, you could kind of track his level of drunkenness as he submitted more and more hit reports. That said, it was good to see them getting lots of hits. The OCX is shaming him. Well, I noticed that NA has got a lot of hits today. He didn't fall asleep until 11 AM. Fuck, I wish I had that stamina still. So I would have been struggling at 11 PM. Many AI kick around. When I say many, I mean none. Pretty sure I'm going to be coming up behind someone soon. They're probably here to farm the fucking Geist armor boxes. No, risk it for the biscuit, let's roll. Technically challenging, that's... Is that the fact that they had to cancel the... Was it the flight combat stuff? Fucking thing reset, didn't it? Thing is like, I mentioned this earlier, like a lot of people would have gone to that with no interest at all in Atmo esports event. Actually one of the reasons why I was hesitant on going. So I only had tickets for the Atmo esports event and then the Bar Citizen thing that you could go to afterwards. I'm like, I'm not really interested in the Atmo esports. I would have just gone there and get shit faced. Which, you know, I don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to do that. I can do that at home. Keep talking about wanting to run a Bar Citizen here in Brisbane. I remember I just realized like the last one that we had in Brisbane was like 18 months ago nearly. Come on. Well, the one that we had in Brisbane, was it 2024? All it was just a few tables that were booked. There was a raffle, and it was just people, fucking blokes standing around just talking about Star Citizen. I may have ended up with a little bit of a crowd around me for a while. Actually, I'm surprised that developers aren't trying to do, like, well, sorry, not developers, publishers aren't trying to open up studios in Australia again. No, I don't want to pick that up, Jesus. I try to live up to the stereotypes, Oriel. It was actually funny because when we the area that the bar citizen was at, there are other like tables that were open to other patrons, and there was a what do you the start? It was a starting point for a bloody stag party. And, you know, they thought that we're all there for it, and they were trying to work out, you know, who we were. All these bloody other fucking men. And, yeah, it was very different.
I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes. Find some
I ended up talking with them first, so I think they ended up not getting the whole spiel about, you know, Star Citizen, the cult spiel.
suppressing fire. Suspects moving. Anybody got eyes? Seek option. Suppressing fire. We've got contacts. Hold still. Lay down.
Jesus, those fucking guys are like snipers. Pull out the fucking medpen, you dickhead.
I'm pinned down.
Stick your fucking head back up.
I'm pinned down. Damn it, one of ours. Suppressing fire. Laying cover. You slippery bastard. I'm pinned down. Hit fire. Laying cover.
You joined a hens party last time.
Suppressing fire.
Yeah, the bar citizen was a bit too early in the afternoon for that.
Covering. We've got contact.
The fuck am I getting shot from? Oh, there's another one.
Hostile detected. Suppressing fire. I'm pinned down. Got friendly down. Laying cover.
Fucking desync.
I'm pinned down.
Cycle more AI out here.
We're compromised. Need to move.
Problem is that this section there's supposed to be two different like mercenary groups that end up fighting each other here.
Laying cover.
So you do end up in a bit of a battle.
I'm pinned down. Suppressing fire. Target's gone. Here, cover.
So for this one, it was broken last patch, but this patch it's fixed now. So we're gonna throw some bodies into this thing. I believe it's 5.
You won't save you. Got you covered.
5 bodies. Then I gotta go down there, hit a switch. I want the fucking off, I want the body. Hit a switch and then run back up here, press a button. That'll be the second part of the recombient done. Let's make my way to Site B.
Laying down cover.
Find my way there.
Suppressive fire. Stepping out. Here, cover. Shit. Where did that bastard sneak off to?
What the fuck? Did you see that? The fucking AI bloody teleporting?
No sign of pushing.
Oh. He was in there. Convenient.
I'm pinned down. Suppressing fire.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Next one has your name on it.
There you are.
Laying cover. Calm down. I'm pinned down. Suppressing fire. I'm pinned down. Laying cover.
I want to start fighting from this end because there's a whole bunch of NPCs down there on the ground.
I'm pinned down. No signs of the suspect. Slippery bastard. Laying down cover.
It also doesn't help that there's AI trapped in these stairwell areas.
Laying cover. Next one has your name.
What, just over there?
Suppressing fire. Laying cover.
Alright, risking for the biscuit, let's go! Hit the button. Run like a motherfucker.
Discovery. Shit, look out! Taking casualties. We're going to cover. I got hit. Suppressing fire.
Jesus.
You're not good to anyone if you're dead. Give it up now. I'm pinned down. One of them got away. Got you covered. On the move. sign of them. I think they got away. Suppressing fire!
We've got contact.
Suppressing fire! Hostiles! Fleeing cover!
There's not usually one there.
I'm pinned down! Suppressing fire! Shit! Where did that bastard sneak our eyes? Laying cover! Suppressing fire! Laying cover! They're gonna pay for that. Suppressing fire! I'm pinned down!
That should be all the doggies. That door's open. No, it's not.
Laying cover! What are they gonna steal?
Alright. Quick run's a good run.
On the move! Find them. Suppressing fire! I'm pinned down!
Come on, hurry the fuck up.
Shit! Contact! Into cover! Laying cover!
They dropped one. Got contact.
Friendly down!
Jesus.
Hostile detected.
Damn it! One out!
Suppressing fire. We've got contact.
I found that you end up, like, you're more likely to die trying to fight those guys if you end up in a crossfire like that. You're better off just running around fucking drugging yourself up. Let them switch to bloody fighting. Yeah, I did not spawn. Either there is someone ahead of me, or they're broken. We're finding regularly that this area here, the NPCs haven't been showing up. Not sure why. Yeah. There's a gun there, but no AI. There's supposed to be one there, and one there, and then as we go further along, there'll be one opposite there, and then a second one pops up through those doors there, on this side. Means whether the AI spawns are broken, or they're about to reset. The only thing I don't like about this is that the AI, if they spawn, they're all going to come at once. They're all going to be teleporting all over the place, so I want to move fast. See if I can get in front. What's up, Najib? How's the grind going? It's still going. Issues still exist trying to do this mission, but some days they work in your favor, other days it does not. So far I've not had a repeat of last week though, which is good. Damaged. Yeah, all that stuff. I find for myself, like, I have to isolate to get shit done. I can't have other distractions if I open YouTube. Even if I'm trying to listen to music, it distracts me. I have to be there in total silence. Another run where the majority of the AI are broken again. Yeah, I also can't do, like, you know how some people like to try and reward themselves as they're going through? You know, do something, then, you know, reward themselves with a break or, you know, like watch a video or something like that. I can't do that either. Nine, 6, 2, 3.
Access granted.
I don't know who sent you here or why, but you will not interrupt my work. This setback is a minor annoyance at best. I will not stop pursuing our ascension. Humanity can be so much more than we are, and I am finished being constrained and deterred by small minds with no vision. I will remain us, and you will thank me.
There have been some interesting texture schemes for these helmets now, which is resulting in me picking them up when I normally would just leave them. What? Alright. And like spawn doors close behind me. I must be like hot in the heels of someone. Blueprint! Thank you for the raid. Ah, there we go. How is your stream? How did that go for you? Chill one? Yeah. This one is about as chill as it'll get for me. 0383. Almost done with one Hyperion run. I must be like right behind someone. Or at least, actually no, it'd be about, because the bodies have despawned, so it could be anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes behind someone. Ah, I don't have that one. I need that one. I can't. Yeah. See what happens. See what we can make happen. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. Alright, this is probably going to get me killed. Fucking carrying this thing around with me, but come with me. What'd you end up doing for your stream? Why it's so chill? That 24-hour prison sentence that you came out of at the start of the stream, so he just picked off some of your AA missions. Hand mining cargo. Oh, yeah.
Hunting down. In pursuit of hostiles.
Fuck. I must have gone past the trigger point. They'll come through that door soon.
Ah! I got hit!
That's Cav, OP, best P. Yeah, I've still got to do the Alliance Aid stuff. I've got an event planned for the Mongrel Horde. Where we will be doing it across 3 different time zones. Alright, a recombient down.
Now, everything looks good. I'll pass it on. Appreciate the hard work.
Yeah, I wasn't in a big rush to get it done myself. I want to try and run a set of events so that our inactive members, if they're interested in getting the rewards, because I imagine the item fabricator will interest a lot of them. So I'll put the invite out to them soon. Alright. Let's throw the ship, all the shit on the ship. Bang, bang, bang. That should be it. That's sweet. Update what inventory. Yeah, 2 XTL2s. 3 more to go. I don't think I'll get 3 done tonight though. Probably another 2. This is what I started at 7 PM. It's 8:20, so that's an hour and 20 minutes away. This run was actually quite fast for me. It was about half an hour where I spent leaving Everest Harbor, going back to Grim, getting my shit sorted out there. Maybe I will. 50-minute run, maybe. I think that was.
Takeoff complete.
Maybe we'll just pick up another one straight away.
Landing gear raised.
Nope.
Shields offline.
I'm gonna go get some fuel first. Didn't realize I'd burnt through so much of it. There was a time where I used to spend a lot of time here at Selin. Good old Tram and Myers. Back in the day when diamond was valuable. It was like 3.5. Many moons ago.
Bottom drive is now off.
No worries, Blueprint. You have a good one, mate. Thank you very much for the raid too. Appreciate it. Catch you around. What is going on with these textures, man?
Shields online. Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete. Shields offline. Landing gear raised.
Guess we'll go with that point of view. Oh man. So I've gone through the effort of putting some hooks on the walls behind me in preparation for setting up my green screen. I just got to get the lighting sorted out for it after that, which shouldn't be that difficult. Unfortunately, the light that I have in this room is not sufficient for the green screen. I need lights that actually cast soft light onto it so that the camera can differentiate between me and the background properly. Hey Death, how's it going? Yeah, doing alright. Punishing myself with PvE stuff at the moment. "43-minute Clash visit." Oh man. Surprised it was that long. Got a bloody cat trying to attack my foot at the moment. They're in clash with you.
Hey, it's Arkin. Client wants you to run the experiment at Onyx again. Head back in and work your magic.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I had enough. I had enough notice to be able to organize the time off, save the money and all that. But when I initially found out about it, it was only like the Atmo esports thing going on and then the bastard isn't afterwards. And I was like, I'm not that interested in Atmo esports events. Like, no knock to them. I'm just not a big fan of the racing stuff. So all I would have been doing was going down there to go on a piss trip, which, given this time of year,
Is now off.
yeah, the dogfighting that never happened. Still want to know what happened there, like why they ended up making that decision. It was DDoSed? How'd you know? How do you know that?
Shields online.
What they said? Alright.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Reefernet apparently did it. Those clowns will claim any fucking thing that goes wrong with CIG as their bloody actions.
Engines offline.
The racing went off fine. As the dogfighting was about to start, it got hit. Interesting. Was it did the racers get attacked? I mean, what during the races did anyone try and attack them? Interesting. Alright, see how this one goes. I don't think Griefernet would be stupid enough, to be honest, to bloody DDoS at an event like that. With Chris present as well. Like, they like to play the victim card a lot, but like claiming responsibility for something like that just seems to guarantee that they're gonna fuck themselves over. Then again, like, Griefernet's the type of organization that would just make a claim to just have their name included. Oh my god, what the fuck? I think they'd be worried about any sort of server leak or server programming leak. So I guarantee you, anybody, like with the community that we have here, the amount of tech nerds that we've got kicking around, guarantee you that some of them, given the chance, would attempt to make a copy of any server code that they could get their hands on in the hopes that they could backwards engineer even Arena Commander. You know, years ago there used to be a I think it was a builder 3.0 that you could run locally. Oh man. So how's everybody else's Star Citizen experiences been treating them? Is it as exciting as mine? Pretty sure the AI are broken again. That's not a good sign. Man. You know, I didn't mind when the NPCs were here. Because it'd end up being a bit of a sniper practice for me. Go, and now we're after Combian code 2. Alright, code 2 has been retrieved. Now we just gotta get the bloody Xeno test results. Ooh, another one. gonna pass through the lobby and medical. That's the word. Get this chest injury sorted out. Help if I actually did the thing I said I was going to do. Alright, now for the research wing. Oh man. Would you believe me if I said I'm already over this? This AI is normally not here, dead already. Someone else has passed through here recently.
Suppressing fire! Laying cover! I'm pinned down!
It's a little too quiet here.
I'm pinned down! Suppressing fire! Anybody got eyes? They dropped one!
Fuck.
No sign of them. Laying cover! Suppressive fire!
What the
I'm pinned down! Find some cover! Where do they go?
pretty sure they're just over there somewhere. Yeah.
Suppressive fire! Need new cover! Laying cover!
Three.
I'm pinned down!
Four. One more.
Need to move! Pressing fire! Laying cover!
Five. Alright. Time to go find those guys that are downstairs.
You slippery bastard! In pursuit to target!
Are you at risk of the biscuit?
I'm pinned down!
This is not good.
Found a corpse. Looking for perpetrator now. Displacing! Need new cover! I think we got
This is just a message I need to hide for a second.
Waste of time.
Find some cover!
Moving up.
Hold still! Hostile threatening area, hunting target.
I heard that COG had fixed that.
Suppressing fire! Shit! Where did that bastard sneak off to? Come on,
Spread out.
we need to find them.
Eliminate enemies or search the area. It'll be better for both of us if you just turn yourself in. Ah! Move it! Shit! I'm hit!
I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes. Coward! Find some cover! We're compromised. Need to move. Shit! Compromised! Here, cover! Lay cover! We need to move. Find cover! Suppressing fire! Lay down cover! Suppressing fire! Need new cover! Find some cover! Grab it! Roll me down! Shit! Look out! Where do they go? Suppressive fire! Laying cover! Slippery fast!
Search the area.
Anybody got eyes?
Alright, looks like to say I didn't spawn again. This is going to have to be the last run for the night. What? The fuck am I getting shot from? Behind. Or not? Fucking pull out your gun. What am I getting sniped from now?
Target's gone. Attempting to find and eliminate enemy targets. We've got contact. Ah, they dropped one. Damn it, shit. We're losing one, please. We need a medic. Under fire. Suppressing fire.
What the fuck?
Got friendly down. I'm pinned down.
I'm stuck. Shoot!
Laying cover. Hostile down.
What the fuck?
Hostile eliminated. They're gonna pay for that. How far? No sign of them. Contact! Coward. Moving! Stepping out! Hostiles! Hide all you want. It won't save
I'm just seething at the moment. Fucking seething. They need to change the functionality for those med pens. Or for like any pens that you've got equipped.
Hello.
Because that was the start of the issues there. I hit myself with a med pen, then I had to wait for my character to pull out the next med pen so I could then swap weapons.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Like if I med pen myself, I'm not going to need another one straight away. Or if I do, I'll just press the button again. If I want a, what's it called? Just a quick deploy button where it's like, it grabs a med pen from your leg and just jams you with it straight away. So I don't have to pull the med pen out and then left click to apply it. Ultra will fucking do.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Don't even have an excavation keycard to try and bypass most of that bullshit either. Because if I had an excavation keycard, I could just go straight to the bridge, get back to my body and fight from there.
Quantum fuel is at 75%. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. System online.
Laying cover! Got one of them!
Are you fucking serious? You know what's happened there? Desync between server updating my client with how much damage I've taken. And then when my client's finally caught up with the amount of damage that I've taken, it's all in one hit. Anyway. I got a text message about 10 minutes ago from the missus about bloody picking her and the kids up from their friend's place. Let's come over here. Which I'm not fucking happy about, because they bloody... Before the stream I was going to pick her up, and the stream would have started later, but they all would have been home. And just as I'm about to leave to go pick her up, she tells me, oh, don't bother, we're going to stay the night. 3 hours later, she's calling me up to like pick them up again because the kids are arguing. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end the stream there, guys. By the time I get back, I'd be ending the stream anyway, so thank you very much everybody for coming along. Next stream's going to be tomorrow night, starting at 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, GMT +10, where we'll be going straight into doing piracy stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to do a long drawn out thing for the outro. Thanks for coming along everybody. I'll catch you tomorrow.